Welcome to DRTSPR show. This is Dr. Tangella Shiva Prasad Reddy alias Dr. TSPR. Namaste, Adab, hello, Swagatam, a warm welcome, Suswagat. This is a special show, and I am, at least as a concerned Indian citizen, as an voter, as a constitutional authority, having submitted to constitution to ourselves, I breathe confidence after Supreme Court's intervening comments on what has happened in Chandigarh mayoral polls. It is clearly stating that it is murder of democracy. The free and fair election under the basic structure of constitution is being held captive after Lok Sabha without any discussion, opposition going out. Even Rahul Gandhi is doing Jodo Yatra. Nowhere he mentions about Election Commission of India amendments, nor other opposition parties. They are not at all speaking about the amendments brought to Election Commission of India commissioners' appointments, wherein Prime Minister, instead of Chief Justice of India before now, Cabinet Minister, his own subordinate, and opposition leader are going to select and elect election commissioners of India. In our constitution, it is very clear that government should not meddle with the appointment or control of Election Commission of India, which should be independent in decision making, in conducting elections in a free and fair way. Otherwise, people participatory constitutional democracy will be in peril, and with that, the rights of the people and the resources belonging to every citizen will be undermined, will be looted, so that people will cave in. There will be no more democracy. That is the beauty of our constitution. So this Supreme Court's intervention, they have asked for the specific information which I'm going to show you, and posted the case to trial for February 12th. ఈ ముఖ్యమైనటువంటి DRTSPR షో చేయడం వెనకాల కారణం, ఒక పౌరుడిగా, ఒక రాజ్యాంగ అధిపతిగా, ఎందుకంటే రాజ్యాంగాన్ని మనకు మనమే సమర్పించుకున్నాం. అదేవిధంగా ఒక ఎన్నికల్లో ఓటు వేసే ఓటరుగా ఈరోజు నాకు ఒక నమ్మకం ఏర్పడ్డది. ఇంతకుముందు నమ్మకం లేకని కాదు, కానీ ఏ విధంగా అయితే ఎన్నికలు కోట్లాది రూపాయలు వెచ్చించి ఆ ఎన్నికల్లో కూడా ఆ డబ్బుతో ఓట్లు కనే ప్రయోగం, లేకపోతే అధికారంలో ఎవరుంటే వారు ఆ అధికారంతో ఎన్నికల ప్రక్రియను శాసించే విధంగా స్వేచ్ఛాయుత వాతావరణంలో అర్హులైన ఓటర్ మహాశయులు ఓటు వేసుకునే విధంగా లేనటువంటి పరిస్థితుల్లో చండీగఢ్లో జరిగినటువంటి మేయర్ ఎన్నికల్లో ఏ విధంగా అయితే తప్పిదాలు జరిగినవో దాని పట్ల ఉన్నత న్యాయస్థానం సుప్రీంకోర్టు ఇది ప్రజాస్వామ్య హత్య అని మాట్లాడడం చాలా సంతోషం. మళ్ళీ ఫిబ్రవరి 12వ తారీఖు వారికి ఒక స్పష్టమైన నిర్దేశం ఇస్తూ ఈ సమాచారం మాకు ఇవ్వండి అని విచారణ ఫిబ్రవరి 12కు వేయడం చాలా సంతోషాన్ని కలిగిస్తూ ఉంది. ఫిబ్రవరి 2018 నుంచి ఎన్నికల సంఘానికి మనం ఎన్ని పిటిషన్లు పెట్టినా, ప్రధానమంత్రి చదువు పిటిషన్ కూడా పెట్టినా, ఈ రోజు వరకు ఎలక్షన్ కమిషన్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా ఏది మాట్లాడలేదు. గత మునుగోడులో కూడా విపరీతంగా డబ్బు, మందు ఉప ఎన్నికలు జరిగింది. ఎలక్షన్ కమిషన్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా ఒప్పుకున్న తర్వాత కూడా రద్దు చేయకుండా హాస్యాస్పదంగా ఎన్నికలు నిర్వహిస్తున్నటువంటి ఎలక్షన్ కమిషన్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా, దానికి అనుబంధంగా ఉన్నటువంటి అధికారులు, ప్రతి రాష్ట్రంలో ఉండేటువంటి చీఫ్ ఎలక్టరల్ ఆఫీసర్స్ అంటాం, దానికి అనుసంధానంగా రాష్ట్ర ఎన్నికల సంఘం కూడా దానికి అనుసంధానంగా తందానాన్ని పరిస్థితులు పోవడం ద్వారా ప్రజాస్వామ్య విలువలకు పాతర వేయడం, స్వేచ్ఛాయుత వాతావరణంలో ఎన్నికలు జరగకపోవడం అనేది ఒక కుట్రపూరితమైనటువంటి కోణంలో పోతున్న వేళ ఉన్నత న్యాయస్థానం ఈ విధంగా చర్చకు తీసుకోవడం, దాన్ని మళ్ళీ విచారణ ఫిబ్రవరి 12కు వేయడం మాలాంటి ఆశావాహులకు ఒక గొప్ప నమ్మకం. ये शो इसलिए कर रहा हूं कि जो भी हुआ हम देख रहे हैं चंडीगढ़ में, जिस तरह मेयर के चुनाव में क्या किया गया, उसके फलस्वरूप हमारे उच्चतम न्यायालय ने, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने आज ये कहा कि ये जो है संविधान के दौर पर जो चलना चाहिए वो नहीं चल रहा वहां पर। ये लोकतंत्र की हत्या है। ये कहते हुए कि और समाचार हमको चाहिए, और विचारण जो है 12 फरवरी को उन्होंने डाला है। इससे एक वोटर, जो चुनाव में हम जाके वोट देते हैं, उसके मुताबिक मैं एक वोटर के नाते और एक नागरिक के नाते और एक संविधान के नाते, क्योंकि हम अपना संविधान खुद को समर्पित किया है, आज एक खुशी का दिन है कि आज हमको एक स्पष्टीकरण हो गया कि हमारे कानून व्यवस्था जो है, इस तरह संविधान की धज्जियां जब उड़ाते हैं, लोकतंत्र की जब मजाक करते हैं, लोकतंत्र की जब हत्या करते हैं, तब तब हमारी न्याय व्यवस्था ने संविधान को बरकरार रखने के लिए इस तरह की एक प्रक्रिया जो किया है, उससे हमारा लोकतंत्र पे, हमारे संविधान पे विश्वास बढ़ता है। क्योंकि 2018 से मैं हर एक दफा जो भी चुनाव हुए हैं, विधानसभा से लेकर लोकसभा, आधार के साथ मैं इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया को मैं भेज रहा हूँ। इतने कंप्लेंट आईडीज दिए हैं, लेकिन आज तक उन्होंने किसी के ऊपर कार्रवाई नहीं की। और यहाँ तक कि मैं जो लेटेस्ट मेल भेजा हूँ, वो मुझे ब्लैकमेल डराते हुए, आपके नाम बताइए, आप कहाँ रहते, हम गुप्त लगाएंगे आपके समाचार। क्या गुप्त है भाई, मैं तो सब कुछ लोगों के हित में ही कर रहा हूँ और लोगों को जानकारी दे के ही कर रहा हूँ। और जब जानकारी देता हूँ, प्रधानमंत्री से लेके इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया से लेके हर एक राजनीतिक दल से लेके हर किसी को ये उनकी जानकारी रखते हुए मैं करता हूँ। क्योंकि अगर मैं गलत हुआ, मेरे को आप सुधारने के लिए मौका देंगे, लेकिन जब मैं सही हूं, आप उसके ऊपर प्रक्रिया करना ही पड़ती है कानून के दौर पर। जब मैं आधार देता हूं संविधान के दौर पर, आपको कार्रवाई करनी ही पड़ती है। तो इस तरह आज एक खुशी का दिन है। मैं आपको बताता हूं क्या हुआ और किस तरह की प्रक्रिया आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट में हुआ है। और यहाँ तक कि हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री की जो उनकी विद्या की जो कंप्लेंट थी, आज तक उसके ऊपर इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया कुछ बात ही नहीं करता। और इतने उल्लंघन संविधान के हुए हैं हर एक चुनाव में, मैं हर एक आधार के साथ उनको भेजा है, लेकिन आज तक इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया कुछ उसके ऊपर कार्रवाई नहीं किया। और ये छोड़ के जो जिस तरह इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया कमिश्नर्स की जो बिल लाया गया बिना चर्चा के, ना प्रतिपक्ष बात करती है, न जो विपक्ष जो है वो सही है। और वो खुश है क्योंकि प्रधानमंत्री और कैबिनेट मंत्री और साथ में एक प्रतिपक्ष नेता के साथ वो लोग इनको चुनेंगे, ताकि वो लोग उनके काम करे। समझ गए ना आप? लेकिन संविधान ने ये नहीं कहा, ये जो स्वतंत्र होना चाहिए इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया, तभी हमारी संविधान के दौर पर चुनाव एक स्वेच्छ और आधार पर चलेंगे, ताकि जो भी वोटर महाशय है, वो लोग अपनी वोट पार्टी को या वो कैंडिडेट को चुनने का उनको मौका और स्वतंत्र मिलेगा। यानी अगर इस तरह सरकार के कब्जे में इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया आया, तो उनकी मनमानी चलेगी, स्वतंत्रता खत्म हो जाएगी। उसकी फलस्वरूप संविधान के तौर पर जो लोकतंत्र चलना चाहिए वो खत्म हो जाएगा। जिस तरह हमारी स्वतंत्रता और हमारी हक जो है हमारे रिसोर्स के ऊपर, वनर के ऊपर, वो सब चले जाएगा। हम फिर जो ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी के तरह हम उसी तरह गुलामी के अंदर जाएंगे। लोकतंत्र खत्म हो जाएगा, गुलामी आएगा। तो इसीलिए आज का दिन एक सुदिन है। यही मैं थोड़े आपको बताने जा रहा हूं आज। अभी अभी एक नया वीडियो मिला है, आप देखिए।
ठीक है, उनको फिर से हटाना। उसमें लिखा हुआ है कि इनिशियल ईज बैलेट पेपर, तो भैया ईज बैलेट पेपर पे इनिशियल करेंगे, तभी आप कोर्ट काउंटिंग में हम जा पाएंगे, उस तक हम जा ही नहीं पाएंगे।
This is a new video which has been released. Now they are questioning Supreme Court's decision also. Why yes, Supreme Court just commented on him, not punished him. New video of Anil Masi during Chandigarh mayor election. That reaction when he realizes there is a CCTV camera facing him. Watch it till the end. What is this nonsense? I think Supreme Court also. We are showing you time and again. This is a evidence how he is trying to deface the electoral. So that those opposition votes are made invalid to take one unconstitutional way, which is the very purpose of a free and fair election, and in doing so, murdering the nation. This has been happening because how it has been
तभी आप कोर्ट पहुंचेंगे, हम जा पाएंगे, उस तक हम जा ही नहीं पाएंगे। सर कोई योजना ऑब्जेक्शन है आपके अगर इनिशिएट ऑर्डर होता है पहले नहीं बना जाएगा सर, हम क्या ही निकले दिखाना।
He stated very clearly why Supreme Court is giving time till February 12th, they asked. But their comments I'll show you. And I'll show you more videos.
बात का प्रमाण और सबूत है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी सत्ता काबिज करने के लिए कुछ भी करने को तैयार है, और फिर वो दिन दहाड़े चुनाव में धांधली ही क्यों ना हो। भारतीय जनता पार्टी को 16 वोट मिले, 14 उनके नगर निगम के सदस्य, एक किरण खेर और एक शायद शिरोमणि अकाली दल का मिलाकर 16 वोट मिले। आप और कांग्रेस के साझा कैंडिडेट को 20 वोट मिले। सीधी जीत हमारी थी, लेकिन पीठासीन अधिकारी अनिल मसीह, जिनके भाजपा से प्रगाढ़ संबंध है, उन्होंने हमारे 8 वोटों को अवैध घोषित कर दिया। और वीडियो में साफ दिख रहा है कि कैसे वो उन वोट बैलेट पे लिख रहे हैं, उस पे लाइन बना रहे हैं और कैसे उसको झपट्टा मार के वो लेकर चले गए, जिससे विपक्ष के लोग उसको देख भी ना पाए।
प्रिसाइडिंग ऑफिसर जो बैठे हैं वह एक एक पर्ची को निकालते हैं और 8 पर्चियों पे कुछ अपने हाथ से कलम से लिखते चले जाते हैं और वो 8 पर्चियां खारिज हो जाती है। यानी कह दिया गया कि इसमें कहीं पर हस्ताक्षर है, कहीं पे कुछ काटपीट है। तो ऐसे में हम वोट को नहीं गिनेंगे और बीजेपी के मेयर का जीत का ऐलान हो गया। अब सवाल है, कोई अर्थमेटिक या कोई केमिस्ट्री इस डेमोक्रेसी में कैसे टिकेगी? जो प्रिजाइडिंग ऑफिसर बीजेपी से जुड़ा हुआ हो, बीजेपी माइनॉरिटी मोर्चा के प्रेसिडेंट रह चुके।
असलियत यह है कि अगर ये होने दिया गया तो इस देश का लोकतंत्र खत्म हो चुका है। इस देश में चुनावों का कोई मतलब नहीं है। चंडीगढ़ के मेयर का चुनाव इस बात का प्रमाण और सबूत है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी सत्ता काबिज करने के लिए कुछ भी करने को तैयार है, और फिर वो दिन दहाड़े चुनाव में धांधली ही क्यों ना हो। भारतीय जनता पार्टी को 16 वोट मिले, 14 उनके नगर निगम के सदस्य, एक किरण खेर और एक शायद शिरोमणि अकाली दल का मिलाकर 16 वोट मिले। आप और कांग्रेस के साझा कैंडिडेट को 20 वोट मिले। सीधी जीत हमारी थी, लेकिन पीठासीन अधिकारी अनिल मसीह, जिनके भाजपा से प्रगाढ़ संबंध है, उन्होंने हमारे 8 वोटों को अवैध घोषित कर दिया। और वीडियो में साफ दिख रहा है कि कैसे वो उन वोट बैलेट पे लिख रहे हैं, उस पे लाइन बना रहे हैं और कैसे उसको झपट्टा मार के वो लेकर चले गए, जिससे विपक्ष के लोग उसको देख भी ना पाए।
प्रिसाइडिंग ऑफिसर जो बैठे हैं वह एक एक पर्ची को निकालते हैं और 8 पर्चियों पे कुछ अपने हाथ से कलम से लिखते चले जाते हैं और वो 8 पर्चियां खारिज हो जाती है। यानी कह दिया गया कि इसमें कहीं पर हस्ताक्षर है, कहीं पे कुछ काटपीट है। तो ऐसे में हम वोट को नहीं गिनेंगे और बीजेपी के मेयर का जीत का ऐलान हो गया। अब सवाल है, कोई अर्थमेटिक या कोई केमिस्ट्री इस डेमोक्रेसी में कैसे टिकेगी? जो प्रिजाइडिंग ऑफिसर बीजेपी से जुड़ा हुआ हो, बीजेपी माइनॉरिटी मोर्चा के प्रेसिडेंट रह चुके।
असलियत यह है कि अगर ये होने दिया गया तो इस देश का लोकतंत्र खत्म हो चुका है। इस देश में चुनावों का कोई मतलब नहीं है।
Just play you more and more videos. There are many. I was just trying to get the comment of the BJP, but unfortunately, I am unable to. No one is ready to speak, and that is the reason why I'm just trying to play the
तीसरी सेल्फी देखिए, एक चौथी भी लेकर आई हूँ। 10 नवंबर 2016 नोटबंदी के 2 दिन बाद एक बड़ा सा विज्ञापन कवर पेज पर छपा था, जिस पर मोदी जी को मजबूत निर्णय, नोटबंदी जैसे मजबूत निर्णय को लेने के लिए साधुवाद किया गया था। पेटीएम ने छापा था। तो व्यक्ति आपको दिख रहा है चंद्रशेखर शर्मा के, जो पेटीएम के CEO।
Sorry, this is something regarding to Paytm that will come back later.
Your lordships may see the entire video. Your lordships may see the ballot papers if required or not.
Is this behavior of a returning officer? Looks at the camera, defaces the ballot, and obviously where there is a cross at the bottom, he just keeps it into the tray. The moment there's a cross at the top, the man defaces the ballot and then looks at the camera to see who's looking at him.
But insofar as that observation concerned, my lord,
Please tell your returning officer that the Supreme Court is watching over him. And we will not allow democracy to be murdered like this.
your lordships may kindly.
The only thing, the great stabilizing force in this country is the purity of the electoral process.
Correct, but
And
no
what has
dispute
happened
on
here?
that, but there cannot be any dispute on that.
What has happened here?
But my lord, your lordships have only one side of the picture. My lord, your lordships
Marshals
have not
who
got
smoke a
the.
ballot, they are simply appalled by what has happened.
Your lordships may see the entire video. Your lordships may see the ballot papers if required or not.
Is this behavior of a returning officer? Looks at the camera, defaces the ballot, and obviously where there is a cross at the bottom, he just keeps it into the tray. The moment there's a cross at the top, the man defaces the ballot and then looks at the camera to see who's looking at him.
Right. But insofar as that observation concerned, Manoj,
Please tell your returning officer that the Supreme Court is watching over him. And we will not allow democracy to be murdered like this.
your lordships may kindly.
The only thing, the great stabilizing force in this country is the purity of the electoral process.
Correct, but
And
no
what has
dispute
happened
on
here?
that. But there cannot be any dispute on that.
What has happened here?
But Manoj, your lordships have only one side of the picture. Manoj, your lordships have not
Who
got
score a
the.
ballot, they are simply appalled by what has happened.
Your lordships may see the entire video. Your lordships may see the ballot papers if required, Manoj.
Is this behavior of a returning officer? Looks at the camera, defaces the ballot.
So the government side is asking the Chief Justice to watch the entire video. We are not here to judge anything, but I am trying to quote from the Supreme Court's official Instagram website. And this is NDTV. The Chandigarh mayor elections controversy has come under the lens of the Supreme Court, which declared today that it would not allow the murder of democracy and ordered the Registrar General to secure all the records by 5 p.m. today. The court will hear the case on February 12th. And let us go to the Supreme Court website, official site. Mr. Maninder Singh, it is obvious that he has defaced the ballot papers. He needs to be prosecuted. Why is he looking at the camera? Mr. Solicitor, this is a mockery of democracy and murdering democracy. We are appalled, actually. This is appealed. Is this behavior of a returning officer? Wherever there is cross at bottom, he does not touch it. And when it is at the top, he at least it. Please tell me, returning officer, the Supreme Court is watching him. In its order, the Supreme Court directs the returning officer in the Chandigarh mayor polls to be present in Supreme Court. That is wonderful. All those officials, whether IAS, IPS or election officers, should be made to be responsible. There is another official website. Chandigarh mayor polls, murder of democracy, returning officer should be prosecuted, Supreme Court. And this is the official website, Instagram website of the Supreme Court. The returning officer of the Chandigarh municipal polls should be prosecuted as it can be clearly seen defacing the ballot papers on video to influence the election results, Supreme Court. A bench of Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud with Justice J.B. Pardiwala and Justice Manoj Mishra took strong exception to such conduct by the returning officer and condemned him for making a mockery of democracy. The bench was hearing a play by Aam Aadmi Party councillor Kuldeep Kumar challenging the Punjab and Haryana High Court's refusal to grant an immediate stay on election result in which a Bharatiya Janata Party candidate was declared elected as the Chandigarh mayor. Surprising how the Punjab and Haryana High Court refuses it. They are the custodians of personal liberty as well as, the High Courts. But High Courts not coming to the rescue of the due diligence of a free and fair election, basic structure of constitution, voters' right, constitutional authority. Every citizen is a constitutional authority to his own right because we are a people participatory constitutional democracy. We are a representative democracy. And it is surprising Punjab and Haryana High Court's refusal to grant an immediate stay on the election result. That is why they have approached Supreme Court, and Supreme Court clearly states murder of democracy, returning officer should be prosecuted. And this is what they are saying. And I only hope every concerned citizen will react. We are not party-based. Let elections be held in a free and fair way. Whoever people elect, let them win. But this is not the way. This is not at all the way. This is not at all the way. ఈ విధంగా ఎన్నికలు జరగకూడదు. సుప్రీం కోర్ట్ ఉన్నత న్యాయస్థానం చాలా కఠినమైనటువంటి వ్యాఖ్యలు చేసింది. ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాయి. इस तरह की साजिश नहीं होना चाहिए हमारे लोकतंत्र के साथ और वो भी चुनाव प्रक्रिया के साथ. ये मजाक है और ये जो है एक लोकतंत्र की हत्या है, ये ने कहा है. और एक वीडियो है, मैं बताने की कोशिश करता हूँ. क्या वीडियो है? या
प्रमाण और सबूत है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी सत्ता काबिज करने के लिए कुछ भी करने को तैयार है और फिर वो दिन दहाड़े चुनाव में धांधली ही क्यों ना हो. भारतीय जनता पार्टी को 16 वोट मिले, 14 उनके नगर निगम के सदस्य, 1 किरण खेर और 1 शायद शिरोमणि अकाली दल का मिलाकर 16 वोट मिले। आप और कांग्रेस के साझा कैंडिडेट को 20 वोट मिले। सीधी जीत हमारी थी, लेकिन पीठासीन अधिकारी अनिल मसीह, जिनके भाजपा से प्रगाढ़ संबंध है, उन्होंने हमारे 8 वोटों को अवैध घोषित कर दिया। और वीडियो में साफ दिख रहा है कि कैसे वो उन वोट बैलेट पे लिख रहे हैं, उस पे लाइन बना रहे हैं और कैसे उसको झपट्टा मार के वो लेकर चले गए, जिससे विपक्ष के लोग उसको देख भी ना पाए।
I'll show you the latest video also, which we have a private this. This you watch, and I hope not be any doubt.
तभी आप कोर्ट पहुंचेंगे, हम जा पाएंगे, उस तक हम जा नहीं पाएंगे।
This is a clear evidence. Again, let me play the comment of, and even Supreme Court has to. PM Cares Fund, no decision. COVID deaths data, no decision. Prodigious degree, this I have already told. Note ban impact. Electoral bonds, why Supreme Court is still sitting on it. The corporates funding, and see how so daringly they are trying to. And RTI queries, how they are trying to destroy, kill the RTI also. Supreme should immediately pronounce judgments, conducting trials. Otherwise, they will make it a mockery of democracy. And I'll just try to just show the comments of the Supreme Court. Oh, sorry, this is not, this is Paytm. Yeah.
Your Lordships may see the entire video. Your Lordships may see the ballot papers if required or not.
Is this behavior of a returning officer? Looks at the camera, defaces the ballot, and obviously where there is a cross at the bottom, he just keeps it into the tray. The moment there's a cross at the top, the man defaces the ballot and then looks at the camera to see who's looking at him.
But insofar as that observation concerned, my lord,
Please tell your returning officer that the Supreme Court is watching over him. And we will not allow democracy to be murdered like this.
your Lordships may kindly.
The only thing, the great stabilizing force in this country is the purity of the electoral process.
Correct.
And what has happened here?
But there cannot be any dispute on that.
What has happened here?
But, my lord, your Lordships have only one side of the picture. My lord, your Lordships have not
Who
got
scored a
the.
ballot, they are simply appalled by what has happened.
Your Lordships may see the entire video. Your Lordships may see the ballot papers if required or not.
Is this behavior of a returning officer? Looks at the camera, defaces the ballot, and obviously where there is a cross at the bottom, he just keeps it into the tray. The moment there's a cross at the top, the man defaces the ballot and then looks at the camera to see who's looking at him.
But insofar as that observation concerned, my lord,
Please tell your returning officer that the Supreme Court is watching over him. And we will not allow democracy to be murdered like this.
your Lordships may kindly.
The only thing, great stabilizing force in this country is the purity of the electoral process.
Correct, no,
And
no
what has
dispute
happened
on
here?
that, but there cannot be any dispute on that.
What has happened here?
But Malad, your lordship,
This is for today. And with this, we will come to an end of this special show. The crystal clear remarks, cryptic remarks of the Honorable Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice D.Y. Chandrachud. Purity of electoral process should not be undermined, come whatever may. Supreme Court is watching, not just Mr. Anil Masihi, all the Telangana electoral officers in every state and Election Commission of India too, and the State Election Commission too. Supreme Court is watching. You cannot murder democracy, come whatever may. In saying so, they have given time till February 12th as the Solicitor General requesting him to watch the entire video and ballot papers. I do not know what comes out of it by watching the entire video, ballot papers. The way he is trying to deface them is clearly seen and he is caught on the camera. Now he is in the eye of the Supreme Court of India. Some people start questioning why time till February 12th, when everything is very clear, why he should not be criminally prosecuted and declare the election null and void, to see that those who have got majority votes in a proper way, only they should win the election. Otherwise, it will be a mockery of democracy, murder of democracy, and India should stand united. We are not party-based. Whichever party people select and elect, let them win, let them rule. Elections are meant only for safeguarding our rights, at the same time to see that our resources are not looted. This is, and that too how? In a transparent and accountable way. They are accountable to every citizen of this great country, India. That is why I'm saying still, Mera Bharat Mahan. Thank you very much. Do support DRTSPR channels, Citizen DRTSPR channel, and Environment People DRTSPR channels. They are all in larger public interest only, with no enmity against individual, nor animosity against any party or organizations. So do support. My mobile number is 9440465339. Anyone can participate. You can differ. Let us discuss, debate. That is the beauty of democracy. And you can contribute through Google Pay or Phone Pay to the same number, 9440465339. Namaskar. Again, I say Jai Hind.